Good morning or afternoon. We are going to have some fun in related arts today. We're going to combine your favorites, I know they are, PE, art, and music. And we are going to do something fun. We're going to go on a hike and we're going to find some things to make beautiful instruments from. So you need to get your socks and shoes on and get ready to go. We're going to give you a minute to get ready, but then we're going outside. All right, so we are out here and we are all here. Miss B, Miss Grizzle, we're gonna see what we can find for art and music and find out that we can use them both. So when you go out and look, you don't forget. You need to practice all your skipping and galloping and hopping, and every time you find one object, you're gonna change and do something different. So if you skip to find the first object, then you're gonna gallop to find the next one, then you're gonna hop to the next one, and so on. Got it? So let's go through the woods and see what we can find. All right, so we hope you are outside looking for stuff.
Oh, there's a ping pong ball.
A what?
Oh, and some pencils and clips.
Goodness gracious, people throw everything away, don't they?
I know.
Man, you can find all kinds of stuff outside. What?
I found something up here.
Somebody lost, what did they lose?
Got a necklace.
Cool. I wonder what else we can find on this journey. So on your adventure that you're going on, make sure when you find some things like this, hey, get your parents to help with things like that. Don't pick up glass. We don't want Band-Aids and doctor visits, do we? Y'all need to get, they're what?
A red mushroom.
Oh my gosh, look at it.
Is that a,
Whoa.
Look, they're cute, and there's like those little white ones.
that is cool. Those are red. Several red ones.
Don't eat those.
Aren't those pretty?
They're pretty to look
Oh,
at.
what's this?
Is that, what? Is that an orange mushroom? That's a
Looks
big
like a
tall one.
carrot.
It's like something with grooves on it.
Hmm.
Maybe make something with that.
That's in the
I
hand.
bet we can. Hey, a tree fell over my truck with some green, that's not
Duct
leaves.
tape.
You are kidding. Somebody forgot their duct tape out here working, I
They must
guess.
have been trying to fix this tree with the duct tape.
Well, that,
Didn't
wasn't very,
work.
that was not very smart. That tree didn't make it. Whoosh. Man, this is good exercise.
I know. I'm breaking a sweat. Are you still on?
A what? What'd you find?
A bottle.
A bottle?
Right beside the little fairy mushroom.
Oh, look how cute.
That
Got
looks
some
like
berries
something you
lived down
put
here.
ketchup or mustard
I
in.
know, you could have more than one use for this.
I know. Look.
Or maybe paint.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, what's that, Miss Grizzle?
Oh, I found another necklace.
Goodness
I
gracious.
got two.
We are sure making it a lot better.
Here's a ruler.
A what?
A ruler, and it's
No.
in perfect condition.
No way.
And then we probably could get a handful of rocks.
Oh, I bet we could use those for music
These over here are the look cleaner.
and art. That would do some cool stuff, can't we?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll put some of those in
I bet
there.
you all.
I like the sounds already.
Oh yeah, that made a pretty sound, didn't it? You could do something pretty with that later.
Yep.
So we hope you're outside like we are. We have this beautiful trail down by the school and we are just loving being outside. It's a beautiful day and we are going to find all kinds of treasures before we get back to the school. Oh man, I'm loving being outside. What about y'all?
Me too.
Oh, what is?
Finally, I found something other than a necklace. That'll be
Goodness.
perfect. Reminds me of a kabasa.
And I appreciate y'all getting all this too. It's cleaning my trail up, making it look beautiful
Yeah.
again.
I'm glad we're-
We have this awesome trail and all this garbage laying everywhere.
I know.
That's terrible.
I like picking up trash.
Yes.
You probably could make one of those garbage picker uppers with a stick.
You think?
So you could get a
Let's
stick.
try
I don't know if this is a.
Oh, you get two sticks and do it like chopsticks, right?
Yeah. You might want a stronger
It's
one.
got to be stronger than that, Miss B. It's your stick's not working too
You
good.
have to sharpen the end if you want to.
Oh, found something else.
Oh,
Throwing the water bottles out to
kids,
make it into something new.
don't throw your trash down on the ground. Always find a trash can. Just makes a mess. So when you're out on your adventure, you're helping. What in the world?
Ooh, some rope.
Some twine. Cool.
Oh, there's something.
I bet you could.
Oh, how weird. Is that ribbon? Just perfectly laying there.
Just
That's
perfectly
strange.
laying there. That's very strange. Wonder how that happened. Oh, and here's, wow. Now here's another coincidence.
Now this is weird.
Look here, a whole container full of just
Stickers.
cool stuff. Wonder how that got there.
I'm glad we found that.
Huh.
We can really use that.
And you might notice that we are not following the rules. The girls are not skipping and hopping from one item to the other. Oh, there goes Miss Grizzle. Look there. She is skipping. They're worried he might fall down. I found another tub. We know what? We can put all our trash in that.
Yeah. And then use it for something else.
And what is that?
Oh, egg cart.
Egg crates. Goodness gracious. Somebody must have been cooking and eating out here. All right, boys and girls, so you're doing a great job.
Wow.
What?
I bet some Native Americans left this out here.
That looks
And
like
they used to put their bread and their stuff in it and their
Their pizzas?
arrowheads
Their
and take
pizzas?
it down to the creek.
well, we can use it for
Oh,
an
we have
instrument.
found, I bet we can do some cool stuff with what we found today. Let's go see. All right, back in the room. What you got?
Let's lay everything out and see what all we got first. So we got rope, some perfect ribbon, perfect pencil, clips, really big rock. This thing, and clips, ping pong ball.
Y'all found a lot of stuff.
Oh, we brought an ant in. I better go save him.
Some little rocks.
No.
And that looks like that's about it. So,
Wow. Well, I know you two girls, y'all gonna make something cool out of that.
we have a lot of options.
Let's see. We could use. I think I might use this as my container.
Okay. What we could put together that might make a noise.
Okay.
So I think if I put two of these baskets together, which if you don't have baskets, you might have plates. You might have plastic plates or paper plates. You could go get some of those. So I need something to put inside there to make noise. First, let's try the rocks and see what those sound like. So we'll put some rocks in there. Just hold it like this. I'll take it. Well, that sounds pretty good. Now let's try something else.
Let's see. What about a necklace?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's put a necklace in there and see what it sounds like. Ooh,
Oh.
I like that
I
a
like
lot
that one.
better.
Okay.
Now, if you want to keep it, and this is one you want to keep, if you have some duct tape laying around or any type of tape, you can take it. And you could tape the sides like that, which I'm not going to do because we might want to experiment some more. But, you know, you just tape it. Or if you have some hair bands that you pull your hair back with, or rubber bands, you can try to secure it like that.
Perfect.
So that way you can go like that. Now let's see what else we can make.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my container. I'll try the rocks first too. Let's see how they sound. Oh, I like that better in the plastic. That sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Maybe I'll try both. I like it. I'm doing that. There's my instrument. So it doesn't even have to look like an instrument. You can make anything that makes a sound be an instrument. So here we go. Now that we're inside, I was thinking about some instruments that remind me of the things that we found. So we're gonna compare, which means see how they're the same to these real instruments. So this has ridges on it. So when you scrape it, it makes a sound. So this reminds me of an instrument called a guiro. And sometimes if you've seen this in class, we call it a fishy because mine looks like a fishy.
Oh, how cute.
So that reminds me of this. So we made a guiro today out of trash we found. I like recycling things too. And let's see, this is perfect. It reminds me of a cabasa, which is Miss B's favorite instrument, she told me. So it's got beads and it's got something to hold on to. So here's how you play a cabasa. So we can play our homemade cabasa. So I'm to show us some instruments. Now that you have your instrument, we're gonna find something that we can tap. So like my instrument and Miss B's instruments that we made, we can tap on those like a drum. So if you remember, percussion instrument means something you hit, shake, or scrape. Say it with me, hit, shake, or scrape. So I'm gonna get my instrument that I can hit, and we're gonna make some rhythms. All right, so I've got my instrument I can tap on, and I have a mallet, so we can compare this to a mallet, and we are gonna make your teacher's names into rhythms. So first, I have one with one sound on it, and then I have one with two, so I can put my name with it. So Miss Grizzle. Everybody say it with me. 1, 2, here we go. Miss Grizzle. So that's how we compare it, and we're gonna play it on our instrument. So we've got Miss Grizzle. And then see if we can figure out what name this is. Do you think that would be Coach Reynolds, or would that be Miss Bernice? What do you think? Miss Bernice, you're right. So we'll play Miss Bernice. And then what we have left is who? Coach Reynolds. So we'll play it. Coach Reynolds. So if you can see, rhythms are like syllables. So how many sounds a word has is how many we put the rhythms with. So let's do some practice with our rhythms. Does anybody remember what this one's called if we see it in music class? Is this ta or TT? This one will be ta because it has one sound. So we'll do one we do in class all the time when I get your attention. Okay, so first I'll say it, you guys say it, I'll say it first, then you guys say it with me. So we go ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. 1, 2, say it with me. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Okay, that one's simple, we say it all the time. So let's play it on our instruments. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. How'd it go? Did you do well? How about you, Coach? Did you do well?
I was all over that. I was ready.
I figured. All right, let's do something different. We'll just do a few, and then if you're in 4th or 5th grade, you guys can make up your own rhythms using tiki tiki and other rhythms that you guys know. All right.
I don't know any tiki tiki.
I'll teach you.
Okay.
5th grade will teach you. Let's do this. All right, here we go. I'll say first, you say it with me. 1, 2, my turn first. Ta, ti, 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 ta. Ready? 1, 2, your turn, go. Ta, ti, 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 ta. On our instrument, ready? We'll do it together. 1, 2, here we go. Ta, ti, 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 ta. Okay? All right, so if you're in 5th grade, especially, you might, and you don't have to use these papers. You can write it down or you can even do it in your head. So I can make one up and say, ta, tiki, tiki, ti, ti, ta. So if you're in 5th grade, you can make some rhythms. You can send them to me or you can just do them for fun. So I hope you enjoy playing.
Okay, so now it's time to do some art with the instruments that we have made. And what I think I'm going to do is use the ribbon, these stickers that we have found, which I'm not sure if they're stickers or if they're just little shapes, but I think we can still use those. We have some tape, and I'm using my own scissors and fingernail polish. Now don't go and steal your mom's fingernail polish. If you want to use fingernail polish, you need to ask. But sometimes that's a really good alternative for paint if you don't have any. So what I think I'm going to do first is a little instrument. I can't remember all the fancy names that they're called, but I'm going to take the ribbon, and I think I'm going to put a really pretty bow around it. So you can make it as long as you want. It looks like this ribbon's already pinned. And I am just going to tie a knot on it. And an easy way to make a bow if you're not good at making bows is tie a knot like that. And then cut some more ribbon, but not as long. And all you have to do is fold it. Now this, luckily, this ribbon is already kind of folded for us. So we're just gonna fold it. And it will will be a rectangle shape, and it don't have to be this size. It can be long, it can be small. But after you have your rectangle, and some of you littler kids, you might need some help with this if you want to try to make this type of a bow. But you're just going to tie a knot around it. Leave your rectangle in the middle. Tie your knot. And then you can do another one. So it's on there secure, and then you can kind of poof your ribbon out, or your bow out. Now some people, they like to go and tie some more bows right here. If you know how to tie a bow already, like your shoe, you can do that. So we're just gonna put it like that. So that one has a bow. Now boys, I know you probably don't want a bow.
No.
So something that you could do is, a lot of you like superheroes. So what you could do, I'm just gonna slide this off. You could just tie it around the back without making the bow. You could fold the ribbon in half like that. Then you're gonna take your scissors and you're gonna make a little hole, a little circle, half circle. There's one eye. Then you're going to do the other one. And again, you might need some help, especially if you do have scissors, if you have ones like I have right now.
I was gonna tell you, you look like you need help, Miss Betty.
These scissors are not very good scissors. For fabric. So my eyes aren't very even, but that's okay. You could slide it back on there. And then you could draw you some little eyes right there. And it'd be a little superhero drum. So there's that. Now, if you decided to make the paper plate tambourine instead of the basket, what you could do is get some fingernail polish. I have a bunch of different glitters and a blue, but you could go on it and let's see, what is Emmett? You could put E. M. S. Draw whatever you want on it, and like this, I think this is actually paper, but if your mom has some fingernail polish and it's just the clear stuff for boys, you don't have to use glitter, but you could get the clear and you paint that on there, and it actually will work as a glue. So you can stick whatever you want. So like if you have an old book or a magazine with like a basketball player you like on it, just tear that out and paint some of that clear coat on there and it'll stick.
So tell them what the M stands for.
Oh, that's middle school. Elementary school.
So I think what she's saying is you may want to put an EES instead of EMS.
What I was thinking of.
Unless you're calling 911, then you got EMS coming, right?
What I was thinking of when I was writing it, I went to Bluntville Middle School, and for some reason it sounded the same.
Yes, it did. I knew what you meant.
Because all you'd have to do if you wanted at Bluntville Middle School is do that. And it looks like a bee.
There you go. Or Bristol Motor Speedway.
Oh yeah, Bristol Motor Speedway. It just
We
sounds
have good friends over there.
Okay. Well, I think that's about all we have for today. But you can use any of these things on any of the instruments that we made. Go Bristol Motor Speedway. Well, I hope you guys had fun doing that little arts and craft activity, and I can't wait to see you guys here soon.